And the Dow Jones dropped about 11% today, leaving it at about 9,542. To be completely honest, I have no idea what that
Look,
means.
Mummy, there's a large creature eating me biscuit.
Wow, kid, your breakfast tastes like gravel.
I would fancy something tasty.
Hey, try some of these.
Scrumptious nummies with meaty bits.
It's me new British Choco Puppies with real nuggets of blood sausage. Still turns the milk pink and tarty, and moms love it because it's got fluoride.
So me teeth don't fall out.
That's right, Snaggletooth.
I'd fancy you, Chocky.
Get some sun, Ringo. Hey, I'm off to France.
May I have your attention, please? The sexual harassment...
Okay, we've got 4 players ready to move on.
Pull up the boom about 5 inches. It looks
We're
like
almost in places. 10 seconds.
Happy trials!
Alright, let's have a gut check.
6, 5,
Let's go to black.
3.
In order for some rides to work, you must consciously think that you are riding them.
Hey, I'm Cookie, and not a single one of these hostages leaves until I get my chopper. Uh-oh, I'm outnumbered. There's your hardware. And today's wrong answer of the game is brought to you by
Buoyant Baby Water Cribs, because waterbeds aren't just for bachelors from the early 80s anymore.
Okay, let's begin. Let's start with, she sounds a little hoarse. If Lady Gaga performed naked on a horse, then let's face it, it's likely. Which lady would she be impersonating? Lady Godiva, Lady Madonna, Lady Chatterley, or Lady of Spain? Players 1 and 3? Really? Player 4? As they say in Spain, El Rongo. Your cash is being immaculately confiscated. Player 2? According to popular legend, Lady Godiva rode through the town of Coventry stark naked to oppose the high taxes imposed by her husband. Doesn't sound much like a lady to me. Gaga may be on a horse, but she'd rather take a ride on your disco stick. Am I getting old? What the hell is a disco stick? I'm sure it's dirty, but in what way? It's time for... I'm feeling butter, thank you. Suppose I Can't Believe It's Not Butter comes out with a 5 stages of grief line of products. After I Can't Believe It's Not Butter, which product would come next in the line? I'm very angry that it's not butter. I've lost all hope because it's not butter. I've come to terms with it not being butter, or I'll do anything to turn it into butter. How do you say, no? Player 1. I know, I've been there. But look, margarine isn't the end of the world. A lot of people have eaten it and turned out just fine. And now you need to come to terms with this. Really? Anything? Player 2. In the Kubler-Ross model of grief, the 5 stages are denial, followed by anger, then bargaining, depression, and acceptance. And I have to be honest, I'd totally buy a product called I'm Very Angry That It's Not Butter. Especially if they got Mel Gibson for the commercials, and he was yelling at a piece of toast. Up next, Mr. Blackwell meets Mrs. Dash, and it's a disordat. Player 1. Go ahead and take this disordat. See if you can increase your cash a bit. I'm going to read off 7 things. For each one, tell me if it's a kind of spice or a fashion faux pas caused by too tight clothing. If it's a spice, press the square button. If it's a fashion faux pas, press your circle button. Each one you get right will add a dash of cash to your money stew. Get one wrong and it's gonna cost you. Now, I need the rest of you to pay attention. Try to pick an answer before player 1. If player 1 gets it wrong, I'll split that cash among everyone else who got it right. And make it fast. Finish quick before your circulation is cut off. All right, let's get started. Candle nut. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and you're an idiot. Candle nut. Spikenard. Camel toe. Catnip. Monoboob. Front butt. Chinese anise. That performance could have used a pinch more dillweed, you dillweed. Candle nut. Spikenard. Camel toe. Catnip. Monoboob. Front butt. Chinese anise. Take a bow. No, don't. You'll split your pants. Now, I know candle nut is just a kind of spice, but I swear once in college, I saw something disturbing that perfectly fits that description. This one's known as Thou Shalt Not Veg. Which of these shows would not violate one of the 10 commandments? Wife swap, prison break, American Idol, or diagnosis murder? Player 1. Thou shalt not break out of prison is not one of the 10 commandments. So if you're ever in prison and you decide to break out, just know that God is totally behind you. Players 3 and 4. Sweet dreams. Player 2. I'm afraid wife swapping violates one of the 10 commandments. 2 if it's your neighbor's wife. You shall not make for yourself an idol, and you shall have no other gods before me. Both are commandments that are kind of violated by that show, in addition to one's ears. Diagnosis? Wrongness.
Where's the vibe, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
Take a stab at... Did you catch the mugger's mug? Something feels off today. I can't quite put my thumb on it. Let's see. I came in yelling at the staff. I threw jelly donuts at the craft services guy. I burned money in front of my director to reflect my higher status. That's been an average day. Oh, I know. I haven't read my fortune cookie from last night.
Cookie, fortune bread. Cookie, necessary.
Okay. Here we go. Watch out for those with big egos. Well, considering the sizes of their heads, whom should I be most cautious of? The Statue of Liberty, the Sphinx, the guys on Mount Rushmore, or God on the Sistine Chapel ceiling? Honest mistake. Player 4. Michelangelo. Give me your tired, your meek, your poor trivia game players. Well, this is one riddle you didn't solve. Player 3. With faces about 60 feet tall, the fellas on Mount Rushmore have the largest heads, with the Sphinx coming in second with a 30-foot mug. It's easy to have an ego when you're the biggest thing in South Dakota, or the only thing in South Dakota. Hey, I could go on all day with jokes about South Dakota, like, no, wait, I guess I can't. There isn't really anything else to say about South Dakota. Oh, thank you. That's all we got for round 1. And it looks like player 2 has the lead, but that's not saying much. Don't forget, in round 2, all the cash is doubled. And hint, hint, big cash prizes can be yours if you find the wrong answer of the game. Okay, how about it? And now, New Jersey's shore is getting old. Suppose Snooki and the gang shoot a special edition of MTV's Jersey Shore in South America. If it's set near an actual ocean shore, what might it be called? Paraguay Shore, Bolivia Shore, Mali Shore, or Uruguay Shore? Player 3. Dude, first of all, that's in Africa. Second of all, it's totally landlocked. And third of all, you're dumb. The situation with this country is that it's landlocked. There's as much shore in Bolivia as there is self-respect among the cast of Jersey Shore. Player 4. Uruguay is located on the southeastern coast of South America. I think as a sign of good diplomacy, we owe it to the people of Uruguay to not expose them to the cast of Jersey Shore.
Question 7.
Open wide for... Why the long face, Anne? What could conservative spokesperson Ann Coulter do to make herself coltier? Age about 10 years, sterilize herself, get a sex change, or shave her mane? Let this be a lesson to you. Player 2. Nay! No, that would make her a donkey. What? Oh, sorry. Barfed in my mouth a little there. What? 3? A colt is a young male horse, so the first thing Anne should do would be to get a sex change. She's halfway there. She's got balls.
Plucking chickens, picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
Coming up next, eHarmony equals MC squared. As you know, I've been single for a while now, and that's great because I love having me time 24 hours a day. But I keep seeing these eHarmony ads talking about 29 dimensions of compatibility, but I wonder, maybe it's not scientific enough. If eHarmony pre-screened people based on the number of space-time dimensions identified in modern string theory, what would I have to look forward to? 1 worthless dimension of compatibility, 11 dimensions of decent compatibility, 33 dimensions of amazing compatibility, or 99 dimensions of orgasmic compatibility? Players 2 and 3? Nobody picks that one. Player 4? Oh my God, we get along so well!
Cookie, shut up. You're ruining it.
You shut up! Hey, did we just have our first fight?
Oh, wow, we did.
You're so cute.
No, you're so cute.
Honey, we're both cute. No, you're thinking of Yenta, the matchmaker from Fiddler on the Roof. You're having enough trouble with 3 dimensions. Let's leave the other 30 out of it, okay? Player 1. According to M theory, an expansion of string theory, there are 11 possible space-time dimensions. So with its 29 dimensions of compatibility, eHarmony kicks string theory's ass. Oh, that settles it. I'm signing up for eHarmony right now. Okay, let me just check out the website on my phone here. A 45-minute questionnaire? Oh, that.
Strolling through the park with the sarsaparilla. For me,
Bucker up for a fun string theory question. Which of these children's string games would the girls in the Crucible be suspected of playing? Cat's Cradle, Apache Door, Sea Snake, or Witch's Broom? Player 1, you got it. No, you didn't. Player 3, Sea Snake, Sea Score. Sea Snake eats score. Poor score. This'll take you down a few rungs on Jacob's Ladder. Player 4, The Crucible by Arthur Miller is about the Salem witch trials. Man, it must have been crazy to live in a time where everyone was really paranoid and suspected every other person of being a terrorist. I'm glad we live in today. Player 2, no, and cats don't belong in a cradle. But you know what does? Water, like in a water crib, just like the one you won from Buoyant Baby Water Cribs. Buoyant Baby Water Cribs. Your baby will drown in comfort. Today's wrong answer of the game is worth a whopping $8,000. Enjoy.
Hold me, never let me go. Am I dreaming?
Let's try Hedwig and the Angry Grinch. Let's say that the size of a normal heart is large. By the end of How the Grinch Stole Christmas, what size is the Grinch's heart? Small, medium, extra large, or extra extra large? Player 3. The Grinch's heart starts out 2 sizes too small and then grows 3 sizes that day. So it would have gone from small, 2 sizes less than large, up to extra large, 3 sizes up from small. And if you don't think an organ can shrink and grow like that, you've never seen me in a swimsuit. Interesting choice. Player 4. That heart is getting too big, it's gonna blow! Hey, we could write a movie based on your performance called How You Stole My Time. That's a pretty bad idea, though. Seems like it might waste even more time. Whatever, I'll think about it. I'm going to take a medium-sized chunk out of your score. Welcome to the attack. When you see 2 clues that match, press the X button. $4,000 for a right answer, but if you're wrong, you lose $4,000. And don't ever forget,
Remember the clue.
it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. BFFs. These twosomes are thick as thieves. Good luck. Player 2 has it! Player 2, you're like some freak of nature. You're a winner who's still a loser. They ought to put you in some carnival sideshow. The half winner, half loser. Don't get too close, kids. Just gawk in amazement at its stunningly crappy score.
You don't know Jack!
What's funny about this question is the better your score, the higher the likelihood is that you don't actually have friends. You know, beyond the characters and celebrities you see on TV. But those can be very fulfilling relationships, I'm sure.
You don't know Jack!
Nice one, folks. Okay, Donnie, let us know what we're doing.
Now, are you folks entertaining the idea of continuation?
Hey-ya. Do you ever feel like your fishy friends get the raw end of every deal? When the chihuahuas are carried around in their Louis Vuitton purses and the labradoodles are on long walks in their fur trim vests, your goldie fish is left in its bowl, naked. So come shop at Fashion Fiestas. We are the country's leading provider of designer fish apparel and accessories. Hats, shoes, glasses, pants, underwater styles that'll make your fish look fantastic. Right, Goldie? Come to Fashion Fiestas.
Hello, I'm Senator Bruce Stegmeyer. I'm hard on crime, and I approve this cartoon boner sound. I'm so embarrassed, Barbara. I just don't know why this is happening to me.
Maybe it's time we considered getting a little help. What about a prescription drug?
Or maybe I should just put my in a splint.
Trouble chubbing up? Scared of pills? Now there's help from Professor Willie's Dingle Splints, the only $5.99 over-the-counter solution for erectile dysfunction.
Thank you so much, honey.
Don't thank me. Thank Professor Willie.
Professor Willie's Dingle Splints. Getting wood the old-fashioned way.
Bedroom bodies, fetus style factory. There's a tiny bun that's jumped out of the oven. She just couldn't wait for your kisses and loving. She lives in a uterus all cozy and warm. Just wait 7 months till she's reborn. She fits right into the palm of your hand. Her Malibu incubator gives her a tan. Aww. Bedroom buddies, fetus doll factory.
The Bedroom Buddies Fetus Doll. Because 9 months is just too long to wait for a hug.
Hi, Anthony Matterhorn here for Bloodco, the Tri-County's #1 resource for your commercial blood needs. And right now, we got more blood than we know what to do with. We got in buckets, baggies, pots, and pans. You name it, it's filled with blood. It's a bloody mess at Bloodco. And I don't mean in a British way. I mean in a there's stuff that was once circulating through a living thing all over the place way. Having a party? Need a transfusion? Come to Bloodco. We don't ask questions. Need lamb's blood? We probably have it. We don't really keep track of that sort of thing. Bloodco. We got blood. Why don't you know where it came from? Bloodco. When you need blood, you gotta go to Bloodco. Bloodco.
Later tonight on the season premiere of Hoofs of Love. 18 women living in a house competing for the love of one famous horse.
Oh my god, he was in that movie Hidalgo? He was the one that wasn't Viggo Mortensen.
Who's up for body shots?
But it's not just fun and games because all's fair in love and horse.
Most of these women are here to drink and be on TV. But for me, it's real. I'm falling in love with that horse.
Sorry, I am not here to make friends. I am here to f*** a horse.
And it's all part of one horse's crazy journey to find love in L.A.
I'm afraid there's only one saddle left. Will it go to Tamara or Nikki?
Oh my gosh, pick me, pick me, pick me.
Oh, let it be me.
Don't say nay.
That bitch better get off my horse.
It's time for an all-new season of Hoofs of Love. This horse is not just back, he's bareback. Hey, buddy.
Hey, Jordan.
Happy birthday. I know I usually forget to buy you anything, but this year I got you something from the Cloud Registry.
The Cloud Registry? What's...